this video today, I'm going to show you how to make a free website using Weebly.com. I've used a lot of different ways to make websites, and this is by far the easiest, and it has a great interface. It's just fantastic. So here we go. So you're going to go to login, and you're going to use Google Plus or Facebook's fine, or you can sign up for an account through Weebly. I have a Google account, so I'll use that. And I'll just select the right one. Here we go. It's going to ask you, do you want to link the accounts? Yep, I do. So I hit allow. Go ahead and log in here. All right. I already have one on here, so I'm going to build another one. So I'm going to drop this down and hit add site. Yours might be blank and it might have a start button instead. We're going to be making a site today, which is very similar to a blog or store. And it's going to ask me to choose a theme. This is actually not that important right now, so don't worry too much about it. I'm just going to choose, I'll choose this one right here. The theme can be changed later on and it'll contain the same content, so don't worry too much about it. Now for the subdomain, I can just call it whatever I want. I'm going to make this more of like a portfolio, but it really will be the same as any type of website you make. So I'm going to call this Mr. Smith, oop, it's taken, Mr. John Smith 12. Sure, okay. MrJohnSmith12.weebly.com. Now, if I wanted just MrJohnSmith.com, that would cost money. Or I can link it to another domain. But basically, these two options cost money, and this one's free. What's great is you can start it here, and as your business grows or your portfolio seems to be more important, you can actually upgrade and pay to get rid of that Weebly.com in the name.
The elements are the essential building blocks of your site. Nearly all the content, aside from a few exceptions like headers, that you add to your pages will be built with elements. It's simple. You just need to find the element you want to use, then click, drag, and drop it exactly where you want it. Find, click, drag, drop. You can add as many elements to a page as you want, and the page will just get longer and longer as you add more and more elements to that page. When you drag an element to a page, this blue guideline will tell you where the element will be placed when you drop it. So you can either stack elements on top of each other, or drag an element to the left or right of another. See? Now these elements exist side by side in columns of equal width. When you place elements side by side like this, you can adjust the space between them by using the narrow bar that appears when you scroll over them. Just click that bar and drag it to the left or the right. All elements have three universal options: delete, copy, and move. Hover over an element and a blue box will appear around it. The X in the upper right allows you to delete the element. Keep in mind though, that once deleted, the element cannot be brought back. The arrow in the upper left allows you to copy the element, either to this same page or another page, or to move it to an entirely different page. And the box in the upper center, this lets you pick up and move the element wherever you'd like. And that's how you do that.
Easy to change or preview different themes at any time. Under the Theme tab, click Change Theme. All of our themes are responsive, which means they'll look great on any device and can be adapted to fit many applications. Hover over a theme to choose or preview, or click to view more information. Previewing allows you to view your site using this theme and compare any color options available. Save it or cancel to go back. View themes you've recently used, or any custom themes you may have. You can click Import Theme to use a custom theme of your very own, and it will live under the Custom tab. It's important to keep in mind the only thing that doesn't transfer when you change themes is your header image. So if you're using a custom image you've uploaded previously, you'll have to upload the image again if you want to use it again. And that's how you do that. These sections you can use our pre-designed layouts, move and copy groups of elements with ease, add video to backgrounds, and completely customize headers. These full-width content areas are a great way to create dynamic and engaging pages. Each new page already includes one blank section. You can add more within the body of the page by dragging on the section element. choose a layout type to start. Or start blank and drag on any elements you'd like. You can resize the entire section here and explore your section's options within the dialog box at the top. Move or copy to this page or another page, or delete this section entirely. It's worth noting, if you've created a layout you love, you can use it again. Just copy it to another page. Or if you'd like, you can create a secret page where your templates live. Just make sure to keep it hidden from visitors and search engines. Edit Background allows you to choose a color, image, or video. Choose from any color, even enter a hex code. We have a number of stock images and videos you can choose from, or upload your own. If you have a pro or business plan, you can choose a video background. We provide several stock videos to choose from. Hover over each to preview. Or upload your own video. Just make sure it's under 1 GB and in the correct file format. Once a video is added, it appears as a freeze frame for minimum distraction while you're editing your site. Click Edit Background again to see how it plays here, or change the settings. Add as many sections to a page as you'd like, each with its own background or layout. And that's how you do that. Headers can have a big impact on the way your site looks, so you're in luck. Customizing Weebly headers is easy. For each of your pages, you can choose a header, no header, or a splash page. No header is simply that. And a splash page lets you use a striking visual image which takes up the entire page, onto which you can drag elements. You can't add any other sections to this kind of page since it already essentially functions as one entire section. If you choose to have a header, you can customize the standard however you'd like. Let's explore your options. Headers function in nearly the same way as sections. You can start from scratch, or you can apply a pre-designed layout to start and edit, add, or delete any elements from there. For this one, we'll add an image element, which will be our logo, and edit the other elements already there. Click on the header section to display the dialog box. Within Edit Background, you can choose a color, image, or video. Upload a photo or select one of our stock photos. Choose from any color or enter a hex code. Or if you have a pro or business plan, select video to preview several stock options, or upload your own video. Just make sure it's under 1 GB and in the correct file format. Once a video is added, it appears as a freeze frame for minimum distraction while you're editing your site. Click Edit Background again to see how it plays here, or to save this header to another page. Resize the header using the control at the bottom. And apply a different layout if you'd like. Just remember, you'll lose your work if you choose this option. And that's how you do that.